Hello friends, this is Dr. Sangeeta Joshi from Vidyalankar Institute of Technology, Mumbai. Let us understand the concept of lightly doped drain in MOSFETs. We know that the MOSFET operates in three regions: cutoff, linear and saturation. Now whenever the MOSFET is in saturation, the voltage condition is that VDS is greater than VGS minus VT. Now we know from the physics of the MOSFET that whenever the VDS is equal to VGS minus VT, this pinch off point at the drain end occurs. That means whenever the VDS is ground or 0 and you start increasing the VDS, so that time the channel starts moving up at the drain end, and then it becomes at just a point at the drain end, that is called as the pinch off point. And when you further increase the VDS greater than VGS minus VT, so that time this channel becomes the pinched off. That channel is nothing but the inversion level, that is pinched off. That means you will not find any channel existing between the pinch off point and at the drain end. And then the current becomes the saturated and does not increase with increase in the value of the VDS, and this is the current equation you will find. Whenever VDS is very large, that means the potential at the drain you are increasing and it becomes very high. That time there is a high electric field at the drain end, and impact of this is what? The source electrons which are coming from the source, they gain or they are accelerated in the channel and arrive at the drain end with a very high velocity, and while doing so they gain a very high kinetic energies. These carriers which are having a high kinetic energy can cause impact ionization, which is nothing but they create additional hole electron pairs by breaking the silicon-silicon bonds, and such carriers also sometimes gain again sufficient energy to surmount the large energy barriers such as the 3.2 electron volt barrier between the silicon conduction band and the SiO2 conduction band. The result is that the carriers are injected into the gate dielectric or the gate oxide, which is called as the hot carrier injection, and they may become trapped there, and once they become trapped there they cause the device reliability problems. Why? Because these trapped carriers, they will be contributing to the oxide charge, and whenever the oxide charge is increasing, maybe the interface states are also increasing, then therefore the oxide quality is degrading, and once the oxide quality is degraded, then it is in turn would be affecting the device characteristics, and this phenomena is called as the hot carrier effects. You can also find in this diagram the carriers are moving from this channel towards the gate, and of course the holes would be attracted by the substrate, and there will be a hole current, and the electrons would be moved surmount the gate, this barrier between the channel and the gate, and they will contribute to the gate current. Now just now we have seen that the hot carrier effects are there, and which are because of the large fields in the scaled devices. So considerable effort till now has gone into designing the MOS device structures which can withstand the high electric fields, and one of the very important innovation in this regard, which is universally used and accepted, is lightly doped drain, that is the or LED device. Now you can find here that drain area is extended so as to accommodate this LDD, and here source area is also extended at the channel or at the end of the channel to accommodate this LDD structure. Now the idea behind this structure is to grade the doping in the drain region to produce an N plus, because we know that the source and drain, these are the, in a case of N MOSFET, that is the N plus. So this is the N plus, and this is the actually the P plus or the P. So rather than having this substrate P and N plus as an abrupt PN junction, what we are doing, we are actually doping this nearby channel source and drain area with a lightly doped donor ions. So this is lightly doped portion and this is the heavily doped portion. So now the grading doping is to now this structure is to grade the doping in the drain region to produce an N plus, N minus and P profile between the drain and the channel in the NMOS devices, and corresponding to P plus, P minus and N in case of the PMOS devices. Now what this allows the drain voltage to be dropped over a larger distance than it would be the case if the abrupt N plus P junction would have been there. So this reduces the peak value of the electric field near the drain region, and whenever the peak value of electric field is reduced, then definitely it will what you can say, reduce the impact ionization, and once the impact ionization is reduced, the hot carriers, less hot carriers would be generated, and hence the hot carrier degradation or the degradation of the MOSFET because of the hot carriers would be less. So that is how lightly doped drains are, the LDD structure is advantageous. Now in this slide you can see that this green portion is the lightly doped drain and source. Although it is the source side, it is also called as the LDD structure at the source and drain end. Both sides it is called as the LDD structure, and this is the heavily doped your drain. Now basically what happens, basically they are actually first we are giving the implantation of the lightly doped source and drain, and then we are doing the heavily doped, and this is the CVD oxide spacer. This is called as these two pockets are called as the spacer. And why this spacer is required? Because whenever you are doing the heavily ion implantation for the heavily doped source and drain, so that time this portion should not be exposed to the heavily doped, otherwise everything would be null and void and you will be getting the entire portion as N plus. In order to avoid that, these spacers are constructed or fabricated, therefore it will be avoiding exposure to the heavy donor ions whenever the source and drain are formed. Now in this picture you can see very clearly that uh, this green portion, it is the lightly doped drain and source. This implant is taken first, and these are the two, as I have already told you, these are the two spacers, side spacers, and that is carried out through the directional RI of the CVD oxide, so that you will be getting a sharp cuts like this for this oxide. And once this LDD is done, then the now device is ready for the N plus implant, which is required for the heavily doped source and drain. Now because of this side spacer, as I have already told you, this LDD is not exposed to the heavy implant, and therefore this green portion, it remains intact as a lightly doped drain and source, and this because of the N plus implant, this portion becomes the heavily doped source and drain. So that is how the use of LDD is there in case of the MOSFETs, which is actually helping us in case of the scale devices to avoid the hot carrier. It is one of the attempt to avoid the hot carrier effects. Thank you very much.